Shake and move it. Slide and shake it. Move it. Do it, do it, do it. I'll just slide and shake it. Move it, move it. Do it, do it, do it. I'll just slide and shake it, shake it. Do it, do it, do it. I'll just slide and shake it. Move it, move it. Do it, do it, do it. I'll just slide and shake it, shake it. Shake him.
You're now watching Rips.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And Rips shows the Jack 8.
Cash is flowing to Rips.
Look at that, just getting absolute.
And it's Rips winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom. Right there. What up, baby? Happy Friday, baby. Good morning to everybody. Oh, yeah. It is Friday. If you're here with me, drop a WL or mid. Let me know how you're feeling. WL or mid, WL or mid. Let's see who's here this morning. We got Manav, Ray Williams, Paul Hume, Rips Mob. We got Tom, Rob T, DB, Top Tick, Nick, Dust, Bear Goes Long, Brian, Vibe Trade, Jay, Lush, Ferrari, Phil, good morning. Sweet T, Vegas, Ryan, Red Dog, Marker, UMax, Trader Joe, Trav, Liquidity Taker, Real Chef, Gunslinger, G-Man, Tyler did, Real Chef, good to see you, buddy. BLT, Grigo El Diablo, Mid. Dropping a mid on a Friday? Dropping a mid on a Friday? There's no way it's mid. There's no mids on a Friday. W's only, baby. W's only. There's no way there's mids in chat right now. There's no frickin' way there's mids in chat. I can't believe that. Not even for a second. Come on, baby. Had to go to the DMV mid. Ooh. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Good morning to you all. Today is going to be a very interesting day. Not only do we have a bunch of news coming out, in 25 minutes. But potentially, in 2 hours, we might get a Supreme Court decision on those tariffs. The Trump tariffs. So today could be extremely, extremely volatile. Ferrari Phil says, all right, I'm done for the day. Added from Globex, nice little pitch and catch, copy 3 times. Let's go, baby. Dude, you've been crushing. What's your total profit across those accounts? You must be up like fucking 50 grand right now, baby. Let's go, Philly. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you know what time it is. It's time for some channel points. 836 prediction coming in hot. There it is. There it is. You got 5 minutes, champions. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What's up, Big How? Trading the Dow. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Dean? Good to see you. What's cracking, baby? When the judge decision will be spoke out, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll know by 10:05 whether or not it's happening. That's usually the key time. Don't count on it, but be expecting it, right? Don't count on it, but be expecting it. Lucid Sale, which one is the best, Pro or Flex? Pro, Black, or Flex are the top 3, I think. So, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. The Black, of course, have no activation fee. None of the accounts on Lucid have an activation fee, mind you. None of them. But this is what you want to be looking at. Your consistency rules, the max size, the drawdown type, the max loss limit. It says it all very transparently right on their website. And then if you go down here and you click funded rules, it'll tell you exactly what's going on in the funded. It's very, very clear. You can't mess this up. The Flex have end of day drawdown. The Lucid Pro or end of day drawdown. Lucid Black have end of day drawdown. The only ones I think are hard to trade are the Lucid Direct because it's 8 days to a payout. 8 days to a payout. The Lucid Black on the funded are 3 days to a payout. Code RIPS right now will get you 50% off. So check it out. Check it on out. They have very clear rules on their website. Can't miss it. Can't miss it. Everybody's going to have a different flavor of ice cream that they like, right? You know? So if it's not your speed to trade on a Flex account, you like the Lucid Black account, go for the Lucid Black account. Who am I to stop you? Cheeseball says, I bought that shit. Let's go, baby. Wander says, just locked in a payout with a direct account. Let's go, baby. Wander's Futures. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. The pros are 1 day to pass, baby. The pros are 1 day to pass. James says, first time watching the stream, been sub for a while, though. Welcome, James. How are you this morning? Return to the Max says, code RIPS usually gets a better discount than the ones Lucid offers by themselves. I use it on all my accounts. That sounds like a great way to head into Friday, my man. Terrible Slayer says, morning Rips. I took Bookmap Global subscription along with RoomNet. Can you share any Bookmap videos to understand it? Well, I really wish it was something where I could just go and just give it to you. I stared at Bookmap for about 10 to 15 hours every single day, Monday through Friday. And I did this for about a year. And you know what happened after I did that for a year straight? I went from being really bad at reading Bookmap to slightly less terrible in a year of staring at it for 10 to 15 hours Monday through Friday. Bookmap is very hard. Bookmap and reading order flow is very, very hard. If there was some type of guide that I could give you that would make it happen for your brain in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, fuck, even 90 minutes, I would have released it by now. What I do want to have is a comprehensive course on Bookmap that's like 15 videos long, something like 10 to 15 hours of packed content. And I want to release that for, I was going to do the price of that course for, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, free. So I'm going to work on that. I promise you guys that. I want to get that to you guys. But if you think that I can sit here and be like, oh, well, in Bookmap, all you have to do is look at this little wiggity woggity and this little wazzy woozy, and then there you go. It's all figured out. It's simple. No, this is like, you need to watch a course that I will create and I will release out into the community for free. For free. At least the way I read it. Yesterday, during the stream, especially off the open, I talked you through the order flow. If that was good for you, you want to see that again today, drop a W in chat. I'll do it again if you want to see that. Because I think that that's helpful for getting you folks around the corner of learning how to read order flow and learning to understand the way that I trade around market profile, volume shelves, exchanges, heavy bidders, heavy offers, thicker offers, overhead supply, pulling and stacking. God, I can think of so many chapters for this course. But I will promise you this course for Bookmap will forever be $0. It'll be available on my YouTube channel when I do release it. But my one promise is not when it comes out, but when it does come out, it will be absolutely free. Absolutely 100% free, no charge. In fact, if you ever see somebody charge you money and their name is Rips, it's a fraud. It's a phony. It's not me. It's not me. Can we get this all by noon? Even if I recorded it all right now, I'd probably only get like maybe 2.5 chapters done by noon. Today, I think I want to walk through the order flow right off the open, talk about the specific key levels that we're watching. Right now, we are playing nice. We are kind of contracted into the zone that we were trading yesterday. If we look at the 5-minute profile here, you can see we really haven't changed much from where we were in regular trading hours, which is a good thing. We can use that market-generated information, that MGI, to give us a nice handle on how the day is going to go. It's going to be more predictable than not, given that we were auctioning in this zone yesterday. So will we break out of this zone or will we continue to auction? I think it's going to be dependent on the bottom of the hour news. By the way, who went on Twitter today or last night? Who went on Twitter today or last night? Who is seeing the latest conversation on Twitter? You know what my reaction was to that? You did what now? You were doing what now? You were doing what now? And you were telling people what now? You were doing what? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. That's not cool. Don't like that at all myself. Speaking of Apex, I think there is a correct way to trade Apex accounts, and I think that I am in process of doing that. Today, is trading day 5 on my Apex accounts. Should we see how we've done so far? You guys want to see how we're doing on the Apex accounts? You guys want to see? This is how I'm doing on my Apex accounts today. Bang! Let's go, baby. $14,893 in profit. I did trade around this drop, this zone. That puts our total P&L on our Apex accounts 5 days into trading these at $63,922. There was a person in Globex yesterday who said, well, that's not that impressive. You have 20 accounts, so it's only like $200 or $400 per account. And it's like, hold on, my friend. That's exactly how Apex actually wants to trade these accounts. They want to see you taking it slow in these accounts. They don't want to see you over leveraging these things, right? So let's peel back the curtain a little bit. This is my well charts. This is what it looks like. These are my PA accounts. This is my total profit in each account. Okay? This is 20 accounts. This has been 5 days of progress. I'm on a road to $1 million here via 100 trading days. I'm trying to trade these over 100 trading days, right? 100 trading days. I'm not trying to get $1 billion in 5 trading days here. I'm just trying to step these up little by little every single day. Today, my goal on the onset of these things, you remember when I said I talked to my rep at Apex? And I said, what do you guys want to see from an Apex trader? Remember we had this conversation, I think it was last week or this Monday. I've been sick or was sick. But you remember I talked to my Apex rep and he said, take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. Do you know how I'm taking it slow? What I'm doing in my mental to take it slow? I'm not looking that I'm trading one account, right? I'm not looking that I'm trading 20 accounts, I should say. I'm not looking that I'm trading 20 accounts. No, I'm looking that this collectively is one singular account, right? What did I start my brokerage account with? What did I start my brokerage account with last year? I started it with $100,000, okay? I started it with $100,000. This is my drawdown in these accounts. This is a trailing drawdown until I get out of it. I'm almost out of it, actually. This is my trailing drawdown, right? Now, $6,500 of trailing drawdown. If I have 20 accounts that have a $6,500 drawdown, what does that mean? Well, let's figure it out together, right? Let's figure this out together. I'll turn this on here. That really doesn't work, does it? Here, let me try this. I want to do it like this. There's my calculator. There we go. Get my cute little calculator here. Okay. Got the calculator. Okay. So if I have $6,500 worth of drawdown and I have 20 accounts, that is the exact same thing as me depositing $130,000 in a live brokerage account and trading with $130,000. That's why I chose these $250,000 accounts, because this is the trailing drawdown. Now, with the 30% MAE rule on Apex, that means that on each trade, I can risk 30% of that. $39,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money to be able to risk on a singular trade. So before you start throwing shade at these rules, I want you guys to actually do the math here. So if you're doing on $50,000 accounts, those are $2,500 worth of drawdowns, 20 accounts. It's like depositing $50,000 in a brokerage account. On each trade, you can risk no more than $15,000 of drawdown. If you're trading a $50,000 brokerage account, I hope that you're risking less than $15,000 of your own money. The rules are there to help you, because if you put $50,000 of your hard-earned money, let's just say you took a $50,000 payout across 5 different prop firms. You took $10,000 from each, and then you go and you put it in a brokerage account. You're going to sit here and tell me that you're going to put on a trade and you're going to start risking over $15,000 per trade? That's what you're telling me? I don't believe you, right? I don't believe you. And you're going to sit here and tell me and cry foul that these rules are ridiculous? Right? You're going to tell me that these rules are ridiculous? I'll tell you that I don't think that risking $15,000, if you had a $50,000 account and you deposited your own money, would make a lot of sense. Am I making sense to you guys? Drop a W if I am. If I'm not, I'm happy to go over this some more. So I have the $250,000 accounts, $6,500 worth of drawdown. It's like, whoops, that's 25. It's like I'm trading $130,000, right? I'm trading $130,000 of my own money. Yes, it's trailing, but I'm scalping. I'm scalping trades. If you can look at all of your accounts collectively as one singular account, I think you'll be shocked at how much room you have actually for activities. You have so much room for activities. It makes the stepbrothers feel like the room was too tight. You have so much room for activities with $130,000 worth of drawdown. Today is day 5. We are up a total of $63,922.98 across 5 trading days. That's an average of $12,784 per day. That is tremendous performance. Now, if you look at this, you go, oh, I just want to look at it one account and all this crap. Okay, great. $639 average per day. Still very, very good. Still very, very good. This is how you want to be looking at your Apex account and stop the nonsense. If you're looking online, you're seeing somebody generating $1.5 trillion in 5 days. Well, now we know the truth of that. And my reaction again, excuse me, you did what now? Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions about this? Because this is how you win. This is how you do it. You do it slowly. One of the greatest things that I like too about wealth charts is that when I put on a trade, let me go ahead and here, I'm going to get this all back to how it was now. Hold on. Give me a second here. Hit the screen. There we go. When I put on a trade in wealth charts, you know what one of the coolest things is that it throws me, it shows me and throws me 30%. Tom Derzic says, okay, Pat. Who's Pat? What? What are you talking about? It shows me the 30% PW. Huh? What are you talking about, Tom? Are you tuned into the wrong stream? You see, you might be lost, my friend. You might be lost. I think you might be lost, Tom. Are you confused on what stream you're watching here, Tom? Thomas? Thomas? Oh, are you saying that? Oh, you're saying he trades like that. I see what you're saying. You're saying that they trade like that, the 5 day. I see what you're saying. Over leveraging and I get it. That's what you're saying. You're saying that person over leverages. Now that makes sense. I get it. Got it. Okay. So when you are trading on wealth charts, it shows you the 30% MAE rule. It shows you all of that stuff, right? It shows you all of that stuff. And that's important as a trader. If you're doing that you can see clearly, right? That's important to you as a trader. So the footnotes, the cliff notes, for those of you that want just the quick answer. Quick answer is this. If you're trading multiple accounts, treat it like one account. If you're trading one account, treat it like one account. But stop over leveraging. Stop chasing this dragon of nonsense out there. We found out last night that it's not real. It's not real. Base hits are real. That's a realistic approach to these accounts. Hell, $700 per account doesn't even feel like a base hit to me. That feels like a huge W. That feels like a huge W. How many times when I was trading my real brokerage account last year, live in front of you guys, that I was like, oh, I made 5 figures today. I'm probably going to lock it up. How do you think I feel about this today? I made 5 figures today. It's the weekend. It's Friday. What do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to go crazy? You think I'm going to continue to trade this? Or you think I'm going to do and lock it? Right? We're locking it. I'm not touching this account for the rest of the day. I want to go into the weekend with good feels. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. So hopefully all the math makes sense. Paul asks, is Wealth Charts part of Apex? Wealth Charts is available for free when you're picking an account. You can choose Rhythmic, Trade-Evate, or Wealth Charts. I chose Wealth Charts. Yep, 5 minutes to PC. Actually, less than that now. Big data coming at the bottom of the hour. Let's walk through it here. Let's go through it, baby. Let's check out Bookmap. Let's go through it. So right now, the S&Ps, Wealth Charts is available on the Mac. Yes, it's a web-based platform. It's available on Mac, on PC, on mobile, on iPad. It's available at your mom's house. It's available on every single platform. TR Professor says, I take 20 accounts and copy trade them in 4 sets of 5. I will average in by account groups, and if I blow one batch of 5, I still have 15 accounts. Well, let's try to not do the churn and burn thing, and I know that that's not what your goal is, but yes, that is risk mitigation for sure. All right, folks. We're almost inside 2 minutes now until we get the data. So the levels to watch here, 850 to the upside, potentially breaking to 912 3/4 like yesterday. To the downside, we're watching 757 1/4 in the NASDAQ. In the S&Ps, we are watching 863 evens to the downside and all the way up to 896 quarters. You get TS last night, TS. Titty sandwiches? I did. I went to my favorite sandwich spot and I got titty sandwiches. I did. I absolutely did. And they were delicious. Thank you for asking. And he knows it's available at your mom's house because he's been there. Exactly right. 100%. All right, folks, 90 seconds now until the news. 90 seconds. You get on top. That was me. I chatted to Dakota. I said, hey, big fan. That was me. That is my account, Selling Rips. Daddy, can you give us a full port trade? Not today, my son. Not today. Not happening today. What account are you looking to trade on the news release? If anything, I'd be maybe scalping TPT. Maybe scalping these TPTs. All right, here we go. News coming out here in under a minute now. Buckle in, buckle rooskies. We are getting the Q4 Advanced Annualized GDP, the core PCE index. Price index is very important here. PCE is going to be very, very important. Expect a huge reaction off this. Let's see how it shakes out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Order book is empty. 5 seconds. Buckle in. Here we go. 5 seconds. Order book is completely cleared out. Canadian retail sales coming out first. Nobody cares. And GDP at 1.4%. PCE 2.4? No. 2. 2.7% for the core PCE. It's 1/10 higher than expected. Not a big deal. December PCE, 2.9%, 1/10 hotter for the year over year. So we are sending that to the downside for the time being. We'll be interested to see if we fail 800 or 863 in the S&Ps here. Yeah, GDP 1.4% versus a 2.8% is not great quarter over quarter. Personal consumption in line. 3.6% for the advanced GDP price index. That's not annualized though, so I don't know how to feel about that data. All right, I'll be right back. I'm not taking any of this. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. I will be right back with you. All right, we're back. We're back. It's continuing to drop here underneath 800. Be curious to see if we actually auction down to 854 in the S&Ps. But currently, we are dropping, looking for a potential break of the lows that were being traded around 1030 yesterday. $7.57 is the level to watch to the downside here in the NASDAQ. $7.57. Curious to see if we hold underneath 775 here. Nice work there, July Peppers. Up 190 bucks on that drop. See what happens here at the point of control. I feel like we have one more Gronk spike to the downside. I'm going to try that short in my TPT accounts. I want to see this rejecting towards the point of control here. See if we have this nice little rejection. I feel like we have one more Gronk spike in play. We did bounce at 757 quarters or just above it. I'm going to cut that real quick. We did bounce at 757 quarters. We did kind of double tap, but we didn't have like one big refresh right into 750. So that's what I was trying to go for on that last trade. But let's see. Up towards 800 here. See how heavy, if there are sellers or if they're picking this right back up. I'm trying this again. Going for a short. Looking for this to bring us down back through that point of control now. Through the point of control should give us that price action we're looking for here. Adding for the break is 75. Should be able to get a little bit of a sweep through that point of control now. S&P is holding at 68.60. Watching here at the point of control. I don't want to see these bidders facing up here at the point of control. We'll see if we break below. Watching for 70s now. Very nice. Peeling that off right there. Very nice. There we go. 2,500 on the day now. Bit of a pitch and catch. We're early to the first trade, but that's okay. We keep a tight leash on that. Anybody else catch that one in chat? Very tight leash. So out there on that break of the point of control. Nice. Kurt got it. Way to go, buddy. The unders are going to take this one home, by the way. Give it up for the unders. Let's do another one. Let's do another channel points prediction here. Let's do 906. I'll give you guys 10 minutes for this one. 10 minutes is live. Why do you trade pre-market? Is it better price action? I trade pre-market, regular trading hours, Asia session, Globex, London. I'll trade whenever there's a market moving, Ann. Whenever there's a market moving. We just had a newsprint that shifted the liquidity, so that gives us some velocity and momentum that we can trade around. As a day trader, I'm looking to find any kind of variance in price. That's what we're trading. Velocity, variance. We want to trade movement in the market. Yeah, forget about sleeping. Nice roll if we can break 750. It's going to be tested. 757 quarters is that line in the sand for us. We've had that mapped out since forever. We've triple tapped it on the daily now. Triple tapped that 757 quarters area. What are the three V's of being a day trader? Velocity, variance, what is it? Volatility, exactly right. Volatility, exactly. Volatility, exactly right. Don't know where your head was at there. V for Vendetta. Looking for that 757 break to the downside there. We have 111 contracts. We should be able to get right through that. I am kind of annoyed because we do have so many contracts below in the S&Ps as well. I don't really want to get into this right now, but hats off to you guys if you anticipated this break here. You can see that acceptance that we just ran into. It's way more than 100 contracts, 244. So they're iceberging a little bit at that level there. 757 quarters is that line in the sand. Do you place your trades directly on TraderBait? Yes, absolutely. Yes, indeed. So if we do break below 68.54 in the S&Ps, that's going to, yeah, there it goes. I was going to say, if we start tapping into that, this thing's going to start to really, really roll. We are through 757 quarters here. I'm watching for a pushback up. Any kind of pushback up here. 68.54 evens is the level to watch in the S&Ps. Going back short here. Looking for a fail through these 30s. A pushback up to 40s would get me adding into this thing. Watching here on a pushback up, a potential pushback up. Retracement here right at 68.54. Watching here at these 40s now. Adding to it, as I said. See if we get that nice break of 30s now. Should be able to bust on through to the other side here. Riding that momentum to the downside. Let's see if we have that break of 30s here. Tapping lower, nice. Peeling off a few contracts here. Back to those 30s. Had two fills at 26 and a quarter that didn't get tapped. Should have just taken it on the... Sometimes when I'm trying to cover on the bid, get a big old reversal like that. Sometimes I just need to flatten it. Let's see here. Back at potentially facing those 30s. We did bounce right at the level of 854. Trying to see if we have an opportunity to hold an add for a break back below 35. Just watching the tape here. I always forget you don't have to cover on the bid with props. It doesn't work like that. You don't have to do that nonsense. Okay, watching here. I always forget. All right, covering there. Resetting a little bit. Don't have to cover on the bid. Do not have to cover on the bid with props. Do not have to cover on the bid with props. Do not have to do that. Okay, back in here. Looking for this to break below 35. Nice break back below here. Looking for this to hold that break below 35 now. We are back at 54 in the S&Ps. If that 54 level's holding, we got to get right back out. Double topping here at 45. Seeing if we hold back above 45 here and tapping into those 50s. Try to frame out this trade for a nice little PNC back to the downside here. If we don't get that retracement, I'm going to kill this trade. Volume is subsiding a little bit here. Don't like how they're stacking that many bids either. A lot of bidders are showing up looking for probably short covering here. Watching here on this break down to 40. I want to see us breaking that 40 level. Currently holding 40s. Just rinsing 10 points here between 50 and 40. Watching here if we break back below 50. Currently some bidders don't like that, covering that. Didn't like the bidders that were showing up back at 40 there. Let's see if we pull back to 50s, potentially holding at 54, maybe bring us back to 863 here in the S&Ps. That would be the point of control that we formed. If we go back up to that level, that's another valid short for me. Okay, adding back in. Rejecting below 60s. We still are underneath 860 and 760 in both the NQ and S&Ps respectively. Looking for this 45 touch and fade. Break at 45 triggered some more orders in here. Should see this now testing that 40 break. That 40 break should lead us right to the downside.
Real life cinema, kill 'em all, get 'em all, get 'em all, back then, get 'em all.
40 break in line here. Testing at 40s. Need that flush below now. Into that 35 pull. Any rejections under 40 I want to add to, adding right here. Looking for new lows now. Very, very nice. Covering a little bit more. All right, I'm just going to cover. I'm tired of covering on the bid. It's not worth it. All right. There we go. Nice recovery. I'm over covering on the bid. It just, where it puts you and where the actual bid is just doesn't really make sense in trade debate sometimes. Ripsy reversal coming? I don't think so. There's a lot more downside. I mean, on that move up, it was sort of artificial running into a lot of people who were shorting it. It was early shorts covering, but I mean, it just, I don't know. I still like the trades that I took. I mean, I wish I would have covered a lot more of my size when we were down there. I had 3 orders to fill. That would have brought me down to 1 contract per account. I don't think we would have lost as much as we did on the push back up. Either way, it is what it is. Happy with the result regardless. Happy Friday from Stockholm, Sweden. What's up there, Leah? I do want to see if we break down below 854. So we're waiting for this to settle in. Volume is kind of still coming in, but we are seeing a steady decline in volume in both the S&Ps and NASDAQ for now. Gold is holding above 50,050 or 50,000, 5,050. If gold's trading at 50,000, we got a different thing to talk about. Did you feather out with market orders or just flatten all? I flattened all after I got filled on the bid, and then I was just, I don't want to risk not getting filled again. It's the same thing that we ran into last time. I just flattened all after covering 2 on the bid. How many accounts? Copy there. 5 accounts, 5 accounts, 5 TPT accounts. Ribs, why aren't you trading the 20 Apex accounts? We're done for the day, my friend. What are you talking about, Eduardo? We'll wait. There's no reason for me to trade these. We're at $15,000 on the day. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason. Rips, does Apex allow you to now add to your position? If so, how many times? Yeah, they allow you to trade as long as it's in line with how you trade. You guys and gals who tune into the stream every day, you see how I trade. I am consistently adding and removing size to my positions. That's how I trade. It's very consistent. If you are doing things consistently in Apex, there's no issue with the way that you trade, right? Here's the thing about being a consistent trader. Consistency can't be faked. If you're doing something that is trading over and over, and you're doing it the exact same way on all of your trades, and you're being profitable, that's a profitable trading strategy, right? Now, a non-profitable trading strategy looks like over leveraging, blowing accounts, and buying new ones and replacing your old ones, and then lying to everybody on the internet about it. That's not a profitable strategy. That's not consistency. That's called fibbing. You see what I'm saying? Big difference. Consistency is repeating the same patterns over and over and over again, like I've done on my Apex accounts. Consistency, 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 trading them the same way every single day, and my strategy is profitable. So we have all green days. Today is day 5, right? Today is day 5 on my wealth charts, and we have a total profit of $63,000 across those accounts. So we have an average of $12,000 per trading day. We've traded 5 trading days, an average of $12,000 a day. Same accounts. Are these 5x150? These are, yes. These TPTs, yes. Malise says, how strict are Apex with regards to the 5-to-1 risk reward rule? I feel like if you're aiming for 200 a day with the minis, you're out. Dude, no. You should 200 a day with minis. Are you out of your mind? You should be using micros. If your goal is to make $200 in a day, trade micros. Ripsy reversal actually worked there. Wow. Is fibbing different from Fibonacciing? Yes, quite different. How does that work with losses? If you have a trade in a loss, do you stop trading with that account or do you attempt another trade? How does the risk management look in that regard? Again, you need to treat it how you would treat your own real money. If you're treating your own real money or trading your own real money, are you going to deposit $50,000? I don't know who you are, but maybe you are that person, but you deposit $50,000 and you just immediately blow it because you had one bad trade? You know? Doesn't make any sense. Your dog's name is Fibonacci? That's amazing, Coach Steve. Gus says, my last 5 payouts for trading micros targeting around $200 a day. There you go. Whew. Big sneeze. Rips, what account size are the Apex? 250,000. 250,000. 250,000. Raji says, right now I have 5 TPT, 5 Lucid, 5 Tradeify, 2 My Funded Futures, 1 Funded Next, and 1 Bull and Ox. I'm average 40 to 60K a month just from the prop firm the past year and a half, just trading 1-4 micros. Let's go. Give it up for Razi. Looking for a potential follow-up trade here. We are underneath 757 quarters. That was a good area to short to. 757 quarters again. These levels are just insane the past few days. I mean, dude, it's unbelievable. That was a lower high, dude. This was your perfect pitch and catch. Just reading chat. I didn't see it. Nolerman says, back from DMV, record time. I'll withdraw my L and drop a W. Let's go, Nolerman. Seeing if we're continue to reject. I need to get wealth charts off my screen. I don't even know why that's up. Okay, there we go. I look over at my trading screen. I have wealth charts up. Get out of my face. I'm not touching you. We're done. I'm going into the weekend with good feels. I got a date with my wife tonight. Hottest date in town. Going out to dinner with my wife. I might meet up with some Yeet streamers tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. I might meet up with some Yeet streamers. There's a Yeet up, potentially. Leah says, would you use a trading copier like, say, TradeSync or TradeCopia to trade? No, never. Never would I ever do that. I try to wrap my head around whatever I'm trading. And obviously, it's difficult, right? I run a trading show. I try to be as entertaining and helpful as possible. So, you know, there's different rules for different accounts. And obviously, if you looked at the beginning of this year when I was adjusting from trading a live account on stream to trading prop accounts, I had a lot of trouble, right? And I don't shy away from that. I don't pretend like I didn't. I had a tremendous amount of trouble, right? I had trouble with over leveraging. I had trouble with dealing with the drawdowns. I had trouble with all of it, right? This batch of Apex PAs is not my first batch that I've had this year. I blew, I think, 2 batches already this year of PAs, not because I was over leveraging, just simply because I was still getting around it, right? Anonymous with the 5 gifted. Thank you. Appreciate you. But I had a lot of trouble adjusting from how I normally trade, which is larger size and scaling into trades. And when you have a multi-million-dollar account, you're not looking at like, oh, shoot, I can't draw down $1,500 on this trade or $1,200 on this trade, right? We're trading the NASDAQ. So I had an adjustment period at the start of this year, and now I feel like I'm kind of finding my groove. Does it feel like to you guys that I found my groove a little bit more? And the reason why I care about this is because I want to show you a good representation of how you can be trading on your own prop accounts. I'm trying my best here, right? All I can tell you is that I have 12 years of experience trading, and every single day I try to provide the most value to you guys for free. And I do that through trading these prop firm accounts, and I'm doing that as transparently as I can, and I'm doing it with the strategy that I know, the strategy that has worked for me for multiple years, and that's all I'm doing here. If there's ever anything that I could be doing to improve for you guys, I'm always open to suggestions. Always. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, please drop a like on the video. It does help out the algorithm tremendously. I would like to do a giveaway today to celebrate 5 green days in Apex, 5 trading days, 5 green days of Apex. I think it's 5. Wait, is it 5? Because we traded on Friday. Did I not trade on a certain day this week? Are we on 5 or 6 days of trading? I think it's 5 days, right? I think it's 5 days. I'm pretty sure it's 5 days, yeah. But President's Day, thank you. I was like, how did I trade on Friday? And then, okay, thank you. See, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, everybody. See, this is why we have the stream. This is why we hold each other accountable. Because I'm like, I traded these on Friday at a green day. And I'm like, I've been trading these every single day. What the hell? I've been sick, right? So I've been sick. I forgot President's Day, holiday, all that jazz. So, hey, there you go. Bang. Which eaters out there? Let me see. Mire is out here, guided by God, Crypto Queen, Pwn Lord, Chris, Zeno. I don't know. I don't know half these people, or 95% of these people, if I'm being honest. Didn't trade yesterday, regular trading hours, if that's what you're thinking about, but you did Globex. Yeah, no. I'm just talking about trading days as a whole. Globex counts as a trading day, right? Yeah, so we have 5 trading days. But yeah, to celebrate, why don't we do this? What can we do? Give out an Apex account to YouTubers, give out an Apex account to Kicksters, give out an Apex account to MCers. We could do that. And then why don't we give away a Tradeify account too? Let's do it. Tradeify account as well. I'm feeling in a giving mood today because you guys give me your time in the mornings and in Globex. So why not give back to you guys? Salah says, what's up, Rips? Brother, learning so much from you. Most valuable trading show on YouTube. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I just want to make it a fun Friday because I'm in such a good mood, right? I'm in a good mood because of my Apex account specifically. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is Schadenfreude or Schadenfreude, Schadenfreude. I don't know what it is, but is it weird that I really like that Apex put out that email last night? Is it weird that I was like really appreciative that they actually did that and took enforcement? Because it's just like, dude, last year I traded a real live account and I showed you every single step of the way. I showed you my broker statement almost daily. And I did that just on my own accord. I didn't owe anybody anything. I didn't charge anything. I didn't have anything where I'm charging people for any of this shit. Free stream every single day. And, it's going to sound weird, but I feel like, it gave me a lot more headaches than not. I was battling people on social media. A lot of trolls were coming after me. It's like, dude, for what, man? All I do is trade on a YouTube show and I'm trading a fucking real account and I'm trying my best. Like, I'm not charging you to watch this stream. I'm not pretending I have the holy grail of trading. I'm just a dude that last year I was trading for 11 years that's trying to trade and teach. That's all I was doing. And I got flack for that, right? I got flack for that. And it's so weird. And it was like very frustrating. And then it's like you have these people that come out that misrepresent their trading statistics, misrepresent how well they're doing in trading. And that to me feels like if somebody goes out to combat and comes home, wearing their combat, their military dress, and then you have the guy who pretends that they went to, they did some tours in Afghanistan, they never went, and they come back and they're wearing military dress and trying to get the valor for it. That's stolen valor. That's stolen valor. And for somebody like me who really has just been like, man, I've been busting my ass. I've been really trying to provide so much value to this community. I didn't realize until I saw that email last night how much it actually meant to me, because I was like, yeah, man, thank you. Because I'm out here like really doing the damn thing. And then you have these other people like, oh, dude, and I believed it. I believed it. I believed these people when they're sitting there and like, oh yeah, I'm crushing it. It's like, great, I'm happy for you. Not jealous, never jealous, happy for you. But then I find out, wow, it was all smoke and mirrors and nonsense. Nonsense. And I was like, man, I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it felt like we need more of that. We need more of that. We need more accountability in the space, right? We need more accountability in the space. We need that. Because it's not fair to you guys, right? It's not fair to you guys. And that's why I'm so very transparent about this. It's my third set of PAs this year, my third set that I'm on. Not because I'm fucking trying to, it's because I, going from a real live account to trading Apex PAs, trailing drawdown, trying to find my right size. I tried 50Ks, it didn't work. I tried 150Ks, it didn't work. Now I'm on 250Ks. So far, so good. Now, here's the thing, guys. Will I be able to make this work, right? I'm up $63,000 across the board here in these accounts, 5 trading days. Will I be able to make this work? Do you know the real answer to that question? I don't know. I don't know. But I promise you one thing. I'm not going to hide any of the journey from you. I'm going to tell you exactly what the journey looks like. And I'm going to try my hardest to at least get a $60,000 payout, because that's the first milestone. That's going to be my first milestone, but that's all I can promise you. I'm not going to sit here and be like, dude, I'm going to get $1 million payout. I'm going to try, and I'm going to bring you along with the journey. That's it. That's all I can say. I'm going to try my best with what I have, which is the trading acumen that I've built over the last 12 years. I'm going to ride shotgun with you guys, and we're going to talk through the order flow, and some trades are going to lose, some trades are going to win. I lost some trades right in front of your face today. What I don't want to see in our community, especially, go do this in other communities. The moment I was taking a red trade, there was people sounding off in chat, and they're like, oh, this guy sucks. This guy, blah, 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 blah. If you think that trading is all green trades, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to trading. You're going to have red trades. I trade around the order flow. I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to try my best. And that's all you can do, folks. That's all you can do. Try your best in trading. Don't be so hard on yourself, but be firm with yourself, right? Be firm with yourself. Why? Because if you're not firm with yourself, you're going to get too lackadaisical and you're going to start blowing accounts. But be firm with yourself. Keep a journal. Keep track of your emotional state when you're trading. All of that matters. right? All of that matters. If you are feeling out of the pocket, lock it. If you're feeling out of the pocket, lock it. It's okay to not trade on a single day, right? It's okay. I don't personally know if I'm going to be trading for the rest of the day. Maybe I do. Maybe I do find some trades. In fact, I have, where's my, I have, in Tradeovate over here, I have my Alpha funded account. I haven't traded it today. That's my funded account, my Alpha funded zero account. I haven't traded today. Maybe I traded off the open. I don't know. I haven't seen the price action yet. But all I can promise you is that I'm going to try. I'm going to read the order flow, and I'm going to give you that order flow. That's it. Yama says, I don't think we put it into perspective enough how much mental capital you manage on stream daily. You educate, entertain, DJ, honor your wife every stream, spin, Q&A, trade, give back, all at a high level now 2 times a day. Thank you so much for recognizing that. I hope that my efforts do not go unrecognized because I try to provide as much value as I can to the trading community for free. And that's what I'm here to do. I want to see you folks winning. I want to talk through the goods and the bads of trading. And I will never shy away from the fact that there are a lot of bads in trading, especially in your first initial 3 to 5 years of trading. You're going to have a lot of bad. It's tough. It's tough. It's very tough. Harold says, ever since I took your advice on looking left on the charts for the past 3 days, gold has hit all targets I marked up before I even started my day. Let's go, baby. Love that. Good morning to you, Strictly Trade Biz. Good morning. Yeah, we are pushing back up here. Not that much, though. I want to see what a retracement would be in this. Do it from low to high, actually. Maybe we have a retracement here. Oops. I mean, we already crossed that. So if we are holding underneath 777s, maybe. Maybe if we're holding underneath 777s, there's a valid short here. I mean, we are dancing around. We are dancing around right now. Kashi says, is it bad that I'm in a mood and want someone to tilt rips so a mom can get throttled? It's a little weird. Would you expect rejection around 880? I don't even know if we'll get up there. I mean, that might be the new high of the session, you know? We kind of rejected underneath the weekly open for the time being. What's up, Olivier? How are you? Let's go ahead and pay out the channel points gambles here. $7.90 at 9:06. $7.65. The unders win. Okie dokie. Let's do another one here. Let's do 9:36. We are rolling here. That was a valid short underneath that 777s level. I didn't take any of it though. Let's do 9. Yeah, 9:36 is fine. 5 minutes. All right, we're gonna get really granular here. Is this on a delay? It seems to be. Yeah, I run the stream on a delay so I can take trades and then pretend I took them in real time. That is why we run the stream on a delay. Yogi says, for what it's worth, I appreciate the honesty and value. Please don't let the trolls deter you from the ones who get value. I mean, surprisingly, this year we haven't had a lot of trolls, but this morning we saw quite a few when I was taking a little bit of heat on that trade. It's just weird. It's weird. I don't know if it makes them feel better about themselves or what. I'm not really sure. I don't understand it. I'm a dude who's streaming for free, trying my best, trying to trade. That's it. That's all I can say. I mean, that's what I offer you. At no point in this stream do I say, I'm the best trader, I'm a great trader, I'm anything, right? I'm just trying to do what I have with 12 years of experience. That's it. Unless we really sell off, do you think a retest of 803 will happen? Right now, we're rejecting underneath a weekly open. So for me personally, I'm not seeing it that way. That's just the way I'm looking at it right now. Are these people paid trolls? Annoying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna get 5 Apex accounts this weekend. Go for 2,000 a month, 10K a month. There you go. I mean, but yeah, take it slow. Just take it very slow. I'll say it for you, Rips. Rips is the best trader. Yeah, stop it. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You make a living from this, and therefore you need to be a good trader. I mean, I've made a living from trading for quite some time now, so yeah. But again, I'm not going to sit here and throw it in your face and, you know. Brain says, Rips, are you verified on Kinfo? They help transparency in the industry. I actually reached out to the CEO. What's his name? Like Lucas or something? Linus, Lucas, something like that. I reached out to the CEO. They don't support AMP. But hopefully they do in the future. He said they're working on it. They said they're working on it. I will happily verify on Kinfo if they can update that. 100%. Otherwise, I think it's worthwhile for me to verify through like Deloitte or something. If it helps. I mean, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'd happy to do it. Happily do it. Happily do it. Hey, Rips, today looks like a short day, but I feel like it's trying to take liquidity and go higher. What's your thoughts? Well, we have to wait and see. The open could bring a tremendous amount of violence. Let me ask you this. Is anybody short from 777s? Anybody catch that trade? Cash Jack says, I've listened to many traders. Rips is the real deal. Help me make my first 100K. Let's go, baby. That was you, not me. That was you, brother. Wealth Charts Workspace. Rips Mod will paste that in chat. The Wealth Charts Workspace. Nice. Kamanakai got it. 779. Nice rejection there. I'm completely flat right now. I have nothing on. Scalp the 777s. Very nice. Come on, Rips, you can't raise the industry. Dude, I tried last year. It was a fool's errand, trust me. I tried last year trading a live account every single day. I tried it last year. It did nothing but give me a bunch of grief. Yes, I made a lot of money, but it was a tremendous amount of grief. Every single day. Dude, there's more annoying than you could ever imagine. To the point, dude, there was literally people, they're like, well, show me your order. And I was like, watch this. I'll show you 100 contracts. Showed it on the tape. And then they just go away. The funny thing is that, dude, when you win against these trolls, when you win against these fucking trolls, they don't sit there and be like, I was wrong. Let me make a post about this. I was wrong. I made a mistake. This guy's legit. No, they just vanish. They just go away. That's the annoying part. They don't ever... And then if you don't respond to them, you're not defending yourself. Yeah. I'm happier doing this year, at least. Rips, what exact level will you be looking for in the shorts? I mean, we have a huge downside gap here. The initial level I'd be looking at would be 710. And then if we break 700s to the downside, 659 spot 50 in the NASDAQ. Don't let the blocker shine. They never do. Trust me. They never do. But I'm just saying it's incredible. It's next level. It's next level. Think I'd just warn them, ignore them, and ban them if they kept at it. You ain't here to prove nothing. No. We're talking about last year. This year has been great. This year has been fantastic. This year has been really, really great. 6854 is getting tapped again. This is the third time that we've tapped this level in the S&Ps. It's been great this year. I've had a lot of fun with you folks. It's been really, really tremendously great. Last year, live trading was the most valuable. Alpha, learning and understanding the way you trade, the way you see and read the market, the pitch and catch. I'm so close to payout now, passing evals, all thanks to you. Let's go, Philly Aim. Take it slow, baby. Take it slow. Monday mid is a wet dream. I mean, maybe not though. I mean, we can slam it right off the open. Remember, folks. In 45 minutes, we're going to find out whether or not the Supreme Court is ruling on Trump's tariffs. That's a big deal today. That's one thing that I want you folks to be watching out for here. Something about Maduro. I was like, I heard Trump. Some yapping about Trump. Hi, Rips. How would you adjust your size strat if you would trade on ES? I don't think I'm mentally ready for NASDAQ. Just start trading on the MES, one single contract, and take it from there. We're flushing 854 right now in the ES. Speaking of, use that. Just use one single micro. Just trade one single micro. Hopefully, the Supreme Court didn't say no ruling. I mean, that's pretty likely. That's the most likely outcome, actually. Yes, Michigan sentiment is coming out at 10 as well, and the Supreme Court potential decision will be coming out as well. So that's what we're watching. I respect you, Rips. Don't try to build an echo chamber and okay with other views. I don't follow. I think you're mistaking what I'm saying. Last year, all I did was respond to scrutiny, and I did it with proof. Over and over and over and over and over. Almost every single post I made was met with some level of scrutiny, and I proved it every single time. That's what I'm saying. It was exhausting. It was a complete waste of my fucking time. There's no echo chamber there, my friend. Do you think the Supreme Court is afraid of Trump? No, I do not. No. What's up, Chuck Phil? How are you? All you can do is ignore. Well, if you ignore, then you look like you're hiding something. At least that's how I felt. I felt compelled to completely shove proof in these people's faces over and over again. So, if you're green today already, remember that protecting capital is the main part of your job. It could be a crazy session, so be safe. Yeah, so I'm not trading my Apex accounts. We'll see for the rest of the session if I do continue to trade. I'm open to it. I'm not going to touch my Apex, though. I promise that I will not touch my Apex accounts. That's a promise. Chris says, last year was great insight into the possibilities of trading. You're talking through all of your trades live, so I don't see how these trolls can get upset. Appreciate you streaming, teaching the community, providing insight. Thank you, Chris. Nice work there, Luce Jackson. Done for the day, done for the week. Going into the weekend green. I love it. Is this the PNC shaping up? I mean, really, honestly, the best trade was that rejection of 777s up there. That was it. Under the weekly open, that was the best rejection there. Again, I'll show why on the trading view chart. We take that low and draw it up to that high. It was that rejection at 777s right there. Beautiful. So we'll see now if the market wants to meander lower. Shorts are definitely in control for the time being. We are breaking below some key levels that we've set earlier in the week. Like I said, that 757 quarters level is extremely important. The fact that we're auctioning below it right now says a lot about the session. So let's see how this shapes up. If anything, maybe try my alpha funded account. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I can still only trade one single mini in my alpha account. So one single mini. Last fall, you made a classic statement. I'm done for the day. Then made another 200,000 too funny. That was probably the best day of the year. When I made that $200,000 trade in under 5 minutes, that was the best trade that I traded live on the entire stream of all year. What's crazy about it is if I would have left gold on, I would have made well over $1 million that day. If I would have left the gold trade on. Because gold, and that's the thing that really still irks me to this day as I think about that session often. I was on stream and you can go back and watch that same exact day. And I said over and over again, like I kept on saying how incredible gold was and I didn't fucking touch it. It was the biggest heartbreak for me. Looking back at that day, out of any session from all of last year, that was the biggest heartbreak for me all last year. I'm up big. I never trade Friday. Nicey session if I take a good pre-market money. Let's go, Mandel. Let's go. Hey, Rips, do you know if there is a consistency rule on the 50K Alpha Futures 0? No, there's no consistency. You can pass in one day. You can pass in one day. That's the account that I have, the 50K Alpha 0. Yeah, I passed it in 2 sessions. Oh, maybe. I thought, no, you can pass it in one day. You can pass it in one day. You can absolutely pass it in one day. Rips go big, I go big. There you go. How big of a news service and manufacturer PMI at 9:45 can they shake up markets? Yes, but again, I think most of the markets are going to be waiting for that 10 a.m. We're in sell mode right now. We're breaking down all these key levels. The next level, since we just snapped that 710 a little bit, 659 halves to the downside. 659 halves. 659 halves in the NAS. This is one of those days where I like, oh man, I wish the market was open right now. I hate that we're still 10 minutes to the open. We're going to have liquidity coming in at 5s, 925 and 928. So. Rips, will you ever trade your personal on stream again? I want to say 99% no. Moomy with the 4 months. Accidentally put on 5 minis and closed it with negative 800. Just came back the right way with micros back at break even. Geez, maybe take the rest of the day off. I mean, that's a great recovery. Take the rest of the day off is what I would say. Monday mid, somebody was talking about earlier. Is Monday mid a wet dream? Dusk said that. And here we are barreling down towards Monday mid. Not a wet dream at all, my friend. Ferrari Phil says, really wish I could get into my Lucid accounts. They have to activate them and get them signed into a toss. When did you buy them? Yesterday? Passion says, Ribs, can you please talk about adjustments you would do as far as risk and drawdown after you take a payout on those Apex? No difference. No difference. Because after I take a payout, I'm out of the trailing drawdown. 100% Ripsy. My whole career, I worked in trading education at the CBOT and a bunch of has-beens that had no idea how to trade off the floor. Last group was Target Trading Academy, who is a bunch of fakes and people who don't even trade, just talk a bunch of shit. I just started watching you and I quit. Been trading all on my own ever since and watching you every day. Best move I've ever made. You changed my life. Appreciate you more than you know, bro. Learned more since I quit in June watching you than the past 12 years working with fakes. Holy shit. Thanks, man. Dude, I had no idea. That's fucking epic, man. I don't know. How did I even miss that message? Jesus. Thanks, man. That's insane. That's insane, dude. I don't like, dude, when people say these things, it's hard for me to even believe them. I just stream every single day and I try to make an impact in people's lives. I try to be a positive light in your life every single day that I stream. To be honest with you, sometimes it's hard to read that stuff because it's hard for me to even believe that. Like, I'm trying my best, but like when I read that, I'm like, dude, I have nothing to do with that. That's all you, brother. I don't know. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to read that stuff. It's weird. I don't know how to feel about it. It's weird for me to, I don't know. But I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you for that. Rips, after a solid year of profitability, I've hit a real rough patch. Any advice on getting back on track? I would take a week off. Take next week off. Give yourself a vacation. That mental reset of a week away from looking at charts can do a number for your trading in a good way. Rips, we got a nice view of snowy mountains. I've been noticing that when I've been walking the golf course. We've had some beautiful snow caps on the mountains here in Vegas. What size are you trading with Apex? $250,000 accounts. I have 20 of them. I think you have multiple entries with micro per idea. Yeah, that's how I trade though, right? If I have a trade idea where I'm looking short, I'm okay with taking drawdown in that trade because I'm never going to nail it. See, there's a couple things that can happen, right? When you're trading. Where's the thing? Right here. So if my idea is short this market, right? If my idea is short this market, right? We are breaking lower than this point of contention, right? If I'm short right here, it's okay for me to wait until this expires and open my initial short here. But as long as I'm adding heavily here, my trade idea is still valid. And you say, well, why wouldn't you just wait until it gets to the point of exhaustion? Well, there is some tricks in order flow sometimes where if it's pushing up like this, it can look like it's going to fail. And I'm going to put on that trade because if it starts to fail, I want to be adding to that. I can't predict exactly what the market's going to do, but I can scale around what the market's actually giving me. So I'd rather not miss an entry at times. I'm not saying I do this all the time, but I'd rather not miss an entry and scale in later than to, right? Just imagine like that this, I'll give you another example here. Okay, so let's say like another valid one would be like, this looks like it's gonna dump, and ipso facto, we made it down here, right? From here to here is huge. It's a change of 71 points, right? So if you're short here, right, anticipating that break, why is it so bad if I'm scaling into my trade for this exhaustion and then this flush and even cutting the trade here, which I think was the exact trade that we took? I don't know exactly what the market's going to do, but I have general trade ideas. And if it's invalidated, right, I think I actually stopped out on this wick. If it's invalidated, I can always get back in, and it's okay, right? You're going to have bad trades. You're going to have misreads on the market. It's perfectly fine. Dude, that was exactly my trade now that I'm talking about. Look at this. Exactly my trade. I got stopped out on that wick. Exactly my trade idea, right? Exactly my trade idea. So don't talk about it, be about it. This is exactly what I saw in the market. It's okay for me to be early. It's okay for me to stop out. It's okay for me to continue to trade the market idea that I see, right? It's perfectly fine. You're not going to be right on every trade, but if you have a general idea, I'm from the camp of sticking with it. I don't mind drawing down in a trade if I have a plan for what that trade's going to do, right? So the difference would be like somebody trading with a plan is that, right? So I stopped out on this wick. I was trying to get this short. I stopped out on this wick. If I don't stop out on this wick, maybe I get lucky, but look at what's happening right now. Let's just say that you don't stop out here and you're heavily re-leveraging down here, and now you get blasted and then you blow your account. That's not trading with a plan. I'd rather stop out here and reframe the trade. Trading's hard, folks. Trading's hard. You're never going to get absolutely right. This is the reality of trading. This is how you make money in trading. You can be patient. You can be waiting. You can be into it. As long as you have a trading plan that makes sense, that has stops in play, you're going to be successful at this. You have to have what your stop out plan is. What is your maximum heat? What is your extension that you're willing to take it to, right? Have a 625 drawdown Apex account went down to 200. Would gradual micro scalps be a good way to? Yes, only micros, only micros. Especially in the NQ, it's just like horseshoes and hand grenades. You could be right-ish. You just have to know when you're wrong and willing to cut. Exactly how I trade. That is the core of my trading ideology. I'm okay when I'm wrong. I don't mind. Like when I was red in that trade, chat was exploding with like, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. It's just like, okay, great. But I'm still in this trade idea. I'm still trading around it. It's okay. It's all right. On the micros, there's a weird spot between 587 and 395 in the books with bids every few ticks. Interesting. Where do you draw your volume profile from current session? It's visible range. So it's whatever's shown in my viewport, right? It's going to reshape based on whatever in my viewport. Do you meditate? Yes, I have a lot of shorts about it on my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, everything. What is your stop loss planning? Always around market structure. And this is why I use visible range volume profile, because if I'm scalping around a micro structure, I want to see exactly what that profile is showing me, like that. Look at how much that changed. If we zoom out, look at how much the profile changes when we zoom out. That microstructure completely vanishes. Yes, you can see it slightly, but look, now when we zoom in, we can see the microstructure to scalp around. Watch. Boom. Now I can scalp around that microstructure. Structure is everything for me. That's where I plan my stop losses. Rips, do you think we're drawing liquidity lower early so the market trade price higher? It depends. Depends on a lot of news that's coming out today, too. You mentioned 695 instead of those orders at 700. Why? Going for the size? It's 659. Sorry, I said it the wrong way, Jose or Jorge. 659, 659, 659. Do you use high value nodes or low value nodes? Yes, of course, absolutely. Volume profile. I'm a AMT MGI trader. Chris A says Apex punishes us for scaling. Disagree, dude. Like, did you experience that personally? Don't think so. Did you read that online from somebody called DickButt69? Probably. Okay, 1 minute, inside 1 minute now. Inside 1 minute. Let's talk through this order flow. Let's go to Bookmap. Key levels to watch: 757 quarters, 659 halves in the S&P, 863 evens, 854 evens, 833 evens. Pushing to the upside, 886 evens. Those are your key levels to watch today. Markets are open. Potential trial of strength here, but it needs to reclaim 757 to the upside, and it's just not. Yeah, weakness coming through. Very, very heavy weakness here. PMI is out in 15 minutes now, 15 minutes. We just broke Monday's mid. Previous week low is all the way down at 580. The level I have down there is below that, 561 quarters. 610 and a quarter is also on the ticket here. S&Ps are still weak here. Looking at the picture of the Mag 7, Meta's strong, Google's strong, Amazon's strong, Nvidia's weak, Microsoft is weak. Whoa, why did that just... Almost lost my thing there. It is a little bit thin. I think it's anticipatory for that news. S&Ps are far weaker than the NASDAQ here. Google is pushing up through the VWAP. Microsoft still weak. Nvidia is bouncing. Amazon, a little bit of weakness, but bouncing heavily. If Microsoft can reverse above the VWAP, it just looks very weak, though. Yeah, Microsoft will be testing lows potentially today down at 395. Below 395 is a terrible spot for Microsoft. Yeah, I think the order flow is a little bit off right now because it's mostly market makers waiting for PMI. So we're pushing back up here. We swept Monday's mid. Everything's green except for Microsoft right now. S&Ps are still below the VWAP, but Google is making a real strong push right now, a Friday push. Tesla's sort of weak. Tesla, Microsoft are the only weak ones of the bunch. We are rallying right now. We're pushing up to the top end of that microstructure towards the weekly open. If we reject at the weekly open again, there might be valid shorts, given that the S&P is showing some relative weakness. I'm getting rhythmic delays in bookmap 40 seconds due to data latency spikes because of my PC's ass. Yes, it is. You have to have a very powerful PC to run bookmap, not because it should be really difficult to process this much data, but simply because it's a poorly optimized piece of software, unfortunately. Microsoft needs to hold above 396 for this push to be valid. We just broke through the weekly open in the NASDAQ here. S&Ps are going for higher. The top side level to hold is 863, the same level we were tracking in the pre-market here. Upside level in NASDAQ is all the way up at 850 evens, and it looks like it's hungry for it. There is somebody at 785 right now bidding, but I wouldn't take too much information from that. I think bookmap's C#, I'm pretty sure. C# and Java, I think. Java. Okay, all Java. I thought it was C# and Java. Trade Evade is down again. Not. I mean, it's printing on my screen, but I haven't taken any orders, so. Yeah, I think it's C# and Java. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I didn't make it. Yeah, open rip right now. Open rip. I have not taken a single trade, just watching the order flow here. Thinkorswim is Java too. Dude, Thinkorswim is like in a Chromium wrapper, isn't it? I hated Thinkorswim, dude. Just couldn't stand running that stupid platform. It was so slow. Even with max allocation of memory, it was still slow. Sierra CPP, okay. Trade Evade wasn't working. Is Trade Evade working for anybody else? Yeah, I hated Thinkorswim, man. I can't believe there's still people out there that chart on Thinkorswim. There we go, pushing towards 850 now. Very big extension. Microsoft is trying to reverse back above the VWAP. Now seeing green from everything but Microsoft. Microsoft is struggling to print a 15-minute bar that is green right now. That was a good pullback towards 795. I didn't take anything myself. Integration is down, not Tradeovate. Tradeovate is working. Okay. Right to 850 like a magnet. 10 minutes until data releases, and then another 25 minutes until potential Supreme Court decision. The more that we're holding above 850, the more likely it is we'll test that 860 liquidity, 861. That 862 rather, 862 quarters, 862 quarters, 862 quarters. Right now, just a big, strong boner candle Randall to the north side right now. Overs, baby. Let's see. Overs are in, I'd say. All right, next one is going to be for, let's do 10:06, give you guys some time. Let's do this. Ten minutes for this prediction. We are still pushing up here. We are well above that 61 level. Kind of want to try this, actually. Pulling back to 62 quarters. Okay, flushing below 62 quarters. Let's see. Big hearty rejection below that 62 quarters, actually. Pulling back towards 850. S&Ps are still strong above 863. I'm gonna try this long here. In the longs, wow, beautiful. Trump, unlimited strike on Iran. I don't know what that means. Unlimited strike on Iran? What? What? That was the algorithms misinterpreting that. Not really sure what that's supposed to mean. Having trouble at 870. Let's see if we can reclaim 70 with some strength. Back at 62s. 62s are showing us a little bit of overhead supply. I want to see a reclaim of 70s with strength, but there's a lot of people that are shorting into this. Watching 50s here. Something about regarding the strike. Hold on. Let's see. I want to see a reclaim of 70s here. Nice reclaim. Good pop. Very tricky to, man. I was like about to cover there at 2,000 in profit, but yeah, very, 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 very whippy and wicky. Watching for a 50 reclaim, adding to the 50 reclaim, looking for those 70s to recharge here. 70 recharge potential and pop over. Limited strike on Iran, Trump is considering. Looking for that to push over those 60s again. It looks like it wants to explode. It really does. Watching for this pop back over 850. I'm cutting that. Oh, you're in profit so many times. Just so greedy on that. I thought we'd had that extension through 900. So greedy on that. Watching for a refresh now. Back below 850, testing 863 there in the S&Ps as well. 863 key level, 850 key level. Tough move. Thank you, Bookmap. Always freezing the perfect moment. Come on, Bookmap. Wake up, please. We have an upside volume shelf here that we might be targeting since we are in a low volume node currently. Adding into this for a long, for the pop below, or pop above rather, pop above 840. Reclaim of 850. Do not like that exchange above. The way they're exchanging this right now is just dastardly. Adding for a pop above 50 for a retrace to 60 now. I have to take this off. 60's cleared, taking off 2 contracts there. Watching reclaim of 70s. Very, very nice here. All right, cutting that. I just can't risk it given that it's been so all over the place. We have PMI coming out in 5 minutes here. A Supreme Court ruling on tariffs may be released after 10, remember. So going from a low volume node to a high volume node is a very much sorry, I'm trying to process all this information right now, but it's a very, very valid trade there, especially into those key levels. Holding for that extension to 70s, I think, was the right move. It just gets so tricky up here. They've been pulling so much bullshit and tricks. I guess I'm just a little bit upset that I don't have an extra $1,500 on profit in my accounts when we had it. So that pullback long was a treat, but here I just think that we're going to continue to churn this high volume node. Maybe a flush to 40s would give us a nice treat. Right now, just auctioning in this high volume node. Watching here on this pullback, we're going to the lower end of the extension on the S&Ps. S&Ps has been the powerhouse here. God. Tough to time this market. Hesitated for a fucking half second there. There's your 900s. Hesitated for a half second. There's 912 and 3/4. 912 and 3/4 served on the ticket there. Hesitated for half a second. We are breaking out of this high volume node. Upside target 959/4. 959/4 going for 959/4. Looking for a break above 30. We'll add on a pullback towards 890. A lot of stops getting popped. Want to add into momentum as well. Adding into this momentum for the break of 30s. Let's see if we can get this push up and over 30s. Watching for this extension. We just need one little flash above into those 40s. Nice, taking that down. And out on the rest. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, NASDAQ, for giving us what we need. Oh, goodness gracious. 959/3/4 is the level to watch. 959 1/4. 959 1/4. It's not the 2,000 we had, but fuck, I'll take it. 8,500, 8,500. Nice push straight into that 50 level. Good pullback coming in here. We're printing a little bit to the low side of this node that we just created here. 915 line in the sand here. Of course, 912 3/4 is the better line in the sand. Seeing if we can even tag 912/4 here. Going back long here, we didn't tag 912/4. I think we will push up and reclaim the 30s. Watching for a 912/4 refresh. Adding right here for 912/4. We should have this refresh right back through these 20s now. A little bit of overhead supply. They might be pinning it just because of PCE. There's that push back up. There's 20s. Need a little pop higher over those 20s, and they're not giving it to me. Dirty dogs. Looking for this to pop back above those 20s. There we go. We'll take that out. Okay, good enough. The PMI is coming out in 30 seconds. I got to be flat. Here we go, folks. 10 seconds. Good luck. $51.2 misses the 52.4 expectation. We are still holding right around 912. Adding into strength here for a break of 50. Watching for this break of 50. Fed's Bostic is yapping now too. Into that break of 50 here. There's pressure at 45. We should explode through this, so we should have one stop sweep through the 50s. Looks like a pin before we get the potential 10 a.m. court decision. Watching for a 50 blowout. One little pop over. Looking for the pop over 50 now. In, and covered. There we go. Beautiful. Anticipating that pop of 50 out at 53. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Jesus. Whew. Shaky hot fingers. Anyway. Who reads the market like Ripsy? Why are you tweaking? What happened? I put in too many sell orders. I just put in one too many sell orders. That's all. Twitchy fingers. Yiver says, I'm out 1800 on Apex. Let's go, baby. Was that not for your Ripsy reversal sell? Oh shit, it was. Look at that. Holy shit. Who took the Ripsy reversal? Who took the Ripsy reversal? Drop a W if you took the Ripsy reversal. Beautiful. Fucking A. It works every fucking time. 60% of the time it works. Every time. Unbelievable. All right, buckle in, buckle rooskies. We got 12 minutes until the top of the hour. Top of the hour could bring us the Supreme Court decision on the IEEPA tariffs. That's how you say that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. OU812. Great album, by the way. OU812. What's the other one? For Understanding Carnal Knowledge. That's the other Van Halen album, For Understanding Carnal Knowledge, right? What do you think is the most likely outcome of this court decision? No decision. What was the Van Halen album? Was it For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge or something? God, I forget what it was. I know OU812 was... What's the Van Halen? Van Halen For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. There you go. That's the one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Alex. Says Rips, you're a G. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you, buddy. Man, that Ripsy reversal is a fucking treat, dude. I swear to God, I'm going to start doing it. Isn't it crazy that it actually, like, my finger was like, dude, take it. My finger was literally like, bro, take it. Trust me. Like, what? My finger even knew. My finger was literally like, dude, just take it. Just fucking take it. Hey, man. You should have taken that. Tried to help you, bro. I'm a guy talking to his thumb this morning, by the way. It's Friday. Yeah, more than one screen is a book map, your main chart. Have you seen my setup? I'll post it on Instagram right now. I'll post it on my setup or on my Instagram. Okay, it's going live on my Instagram story. It is instagram.com/ripstrades. Loading. And there we go. Posted. Bang. Bro chapped Ultra Instinct. Dude, Ultra Instinct. What was that? Killer Instinct. What a fucking game that used to be. Orchid. I was a boss with Orchid. I could do the Ultra combo with Orchid. I used to fuck people up in the arcade in that machine. I'm dating myself, but dude, you guys don't understand. Anybody who missed that era of arcades, coin-operated arcades, you missed out on so much, dude. Used to fight behind the arcade. Used to get into fist fights. That was always fun. Somebody brought a wrench one time to one of those fist fights. Not fun. That was spooky. But yeah, dude, I feel like a lot of kids missed out on the fist fight era. Fist fights were fun. I don't know. It sounds weird, but like, dude, you get hit in the mouth, you get a little taste of blood. I don't know. It just fires you. You get the adrenaline. You kind of see the stars. Your nose is fucking ringing. I don't know. There's something about that era, dude. I'll never forget that. Never forget that era, dude. Fist fights, I feel like kids don't get into fist fights anymore. Dude, World Star? Yeah. Bum fights, World Star. Okay, I gotta post this. Hold on 1 second. Do. I don't know. Skateboarding and fist fights, man. It's your childhood right there. They just shoot you now. That's fucking terrible. Yeah, I skated. Fuck yeah, I skated. I loved skating. Used to break into schools. Especially during summertime. Break into schools. We had some really sick spots growing up. They also stab you if you're in London. Oh, it's not good. I can do a kickflip, of course. I think I could. My biggest kickflip was a 4-stair. I think a 4-stair over by a Rite Aid. That was my biggest kickflip. Was a 4-stair near Rite Aid. Fell like 200 times before I landed it. I would never try a kickflip now, though. I would never, dude. I'd fucking die if I tried to kickflip now. I would be terrified to kickflip now. No fucking shot. Literally break every fucking bone in my body trying that. No news yet. December new home sales, at least we know, are coming out at the top of the hour. Big reversal there, anticipatory just above VWAP. Just put up a short about front-running liquidity. Anybody has any questions about front-running liquidity, go ahead and check out my Instagram post. Putting it live on my story, too. I get that question a lot about front-running liquidity, so figure we put out a short about it. My content team has been on fire, dude. Excuse me. All right, cool. Facebook has been blowing up too for the brand. Facebook's been hot. Jay says was down 1,900, got back to break even. Give it up for Jay in the building here. Love to see it. Absolutely fantastic, brother. Playing the volume shelf says range is fucking sick. Thanks so much for the knowledge, Rips. Way to go, Edio. That volume off the short just came, and I won't let the bulls proceed. Let them know, baby. You let them know. You show them who's the boss. Apex Trader Funded is the same as Apex that had problems paying traders in the past. What you're talking about is pure nonsense. They don't have problem paying traders that follow the rules. They do not pay traders that don't follow the rules. The stuff that you read from online, go and check out the email they sent out today, and those are the people that are like, oh, they don't pay. Well, look at what the fucking violations are that these people are committing. It's an atrocity. It's a goddamn atrocity. Do you use the session VWAP that's anchored to 6 p.m. open? These are my settings for VWAP. I'll show you right now. I use session HLC3, high, low, close, divide by 3. I don't use any of the standard deviation bands. My VWAP is just pretty naked, and I like it that way. What email? You guys want me to show it? I can show it. I don't mind. We got 3 minutes till the top of the hour. When the top of the hour hits, I'll go over the email. Hell yeah, Scott. I love that. I got the email, thought I got banned now. Not gonna lie, in the beginning, the rules were very case by case in Apex. They weren't very clear and didn't have standardized set of rules. Now they're more concrete, more transparent. You follow me, you get paid 100%. I like it, dude. I like what we're seeing. I like what we're seeing in the industry. I feel like we have proliferation in the prop firm space if we are weeding out these bad actors that are exploiting things, right? It shouldn't be easy to get payouts. It should be difficult. Trading is difficult. Dude, if I got a payout in like my first week of trading, I would call that luck. If in the first month I kept on taking payouts, I would call that luck. Like, trading should be difficult. It should take years to be proficient at trading. Chris says, Rips, I'm new here and it seems that there's a lot of moving parts that I don't understand. Where should I start? Check out my YouTube videos or just keep tuning in. Prejudice says, even if you violate some of the rules, they Apex are reasonable. Accidentally hit the MAE and they just told me to trade 5 more extra days in the profit. Another payout was approved yesterday. Damn. See? Man, it's not all bad, guys. All right, 90 seconds till the potential top of the hour where we will see whether or not Supreme Court is doing their decision. We do have the preliminary manufacturing PMI, or sorry, I'm stupid. The University of Michigan and pending home sales. Or new home sales. Pending home sales was yesterday. God, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired. 10 streams a week will do that to you. Let's find out, folks. If you see the market go absolutely haywire, you'll know that it got released. Are you in Michigan? No, Vegas. Herbs, would you start your trading journey again from the very beginning if you knew how hard and long the road is? Yeah, because look at the fucking benefits, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? Do you know how, like, dude, to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in a day, why would I ever turn that down? No hard labor, no boss. You kidding me? It should be hard. If that's the end result, if I would have known, then I would have I probably would have never taken my 6-month break. I would have believed in myself a lot more. I didn't believe in myself for a lot of my journey, dude. Do you make more money actually trading with affiliate? Last year, what do you think? Last year, I traded live every single day, brother. So much better than owning a business too, dealing with employees, licenses, regulations, payroll, etc. Yeah, customer. New home sales is a beat. Waiting. How long did it take you to get consistent profitable? 3 years. 3 years. 3 years, but I was trading literally 10 plus hours a day, every single day, Monday through Friday, and I was trading my own money. I didn't trade fucking props. Still waiting. We're inside the window of basically 5 minutes, I'd say. Dude, how crazy is 959 quarters, by the way? How fucking insane are these levels? MC folks, how insane are these fucking levels today? And look at the S&Ps too, 86, brother. These levels today in NASDAQ and S&Ps, it's like, this whole week has been the fucking celebration of the MC levels. It's fucking unbelievable. Tell me you guys are seeing this, MC. It's fucking nuts, dude. Hello, hold on. The tariffs are struck down by the Supreme Court. The tariffs are struck down by the Supreme Court. The tariffs are struck down by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has ruled against the tariffs. Holy shit, guys. He enacted them under a federal law meant for an emergency, so therefore they are invalid. Well, get ready for some Trump tweets. Get ready for some bombs to go off this weekend. Literally and figuratively. Wow. Equities are ripping. Microsoft is back to flat. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. I did not expect that, folks. You heard me. I did not expect that at all. That was not on my bingo card today. At all. Not even a little bit. That's insane. Truly. Am I the only one who's shocked? Dude, I'm fucking completely shocked. Are you kidding me? No additional information. Interesting. Yields are going up. I don't know how I feel about this. I think we're seeing this peel back right now because the yields are going up. Man, I haven't touched a single lick of this. This is crazy. We took out the previous day high. We're seeing a little bit of a retracement in Nvidia. I don't know why they did that. I have no idea why the Supreme Court did that. That's insane to me. What the heliante, dude? Trader Beta's gone again. Sorry to hear that. Six to 3 was the vote. It wasn't unanimous. 6-3 in favor of striking down the tariffs, obviously. I'm stunned. I gotta pee. I'm stunned right now. Six to 3. Wow. It appears U.S. just released a statement too. It appears that we will be striking Iran this weekend. Wow. I'm speechless, guys. I'm just speechless. Wow. I'm completely speechless. I have nothing I can even comment on. This is just totally insane. I didn't expect that at all. I think it's good to be holding right now, holding off, not holding a trade, but holding off. Yeah, Supreme Court, they ruled 6-3 in favor of striking down Trump's tariffs. I'm just trying to view equities. I'm trying to get a bigger, broader picture here. I mean, it's still trading within a nice profile. Oil stocks are trading higher on that release about the potential strikes of... A lot of news. Dollars bouncing. Wow. Wow, guys. What a Friday. Why am I surprised? Because I thought they would have been dragging this out for a few more months, at least until new Fed chair. I'm shocked. I did not see that happening. Because I'm from the camp, I think most everything is rigged in this world, you know? I'm from the camp, nothing ever happens, all of it's rigged, all of it's fake, you know? And I trade around the fake shit, and I love it, but I did not expect that. I expected way more theater, you know? I'm from the camp, everything is fake. We're enslaved by a bunch of overpaid pedophiles. Let's not get into that. But hey, if we can win at this rigged game called trading, fuck them, right? I mean, I'm shocked, guys. I did not expect that to happen. I thought at least no decision today, and then Fed chair comes in, then we get a little fucking biggity, and then the Fed chair's in, we get this decision 6-3, and then we go, let's go to print town. Let's devalue the dollar some more. That's what I thought. That's how I planned things out in my head, you know? Man, I mean, I'm stunned right now. I don't know what to say. That's insane. Crazy. Equities are kind of a mixed picture here, and this is why I'm laying off. I would like to be in a trade, but I just think it's far too risky. Yeah, gold pulled back from the 50s. We're trading at 22 in gold. We're green in NASDAQ. Silver's green. We're trading at 80 in silver. We did not hold the 6,900 claim on S&Ps. We did not hold the 25,000 claim in the NASDAQ. Wouldn't surprise me if we saw off today. Yeah, I could see that for sure. I mean, we could just be violently range bound too. Yeah, I just don't know how to feel about this. Might just like, I think that's listen, I don't want to go into the weekend down money, and I don't want to go into the weekend down from my high water mark. My high water mark was $2,000 on these accounts. I did not touch Apex, obviously. These are the only two sets of accounts that I've traded. So, you know, I'm chilling. I'd prefer to go into the weekend and have a really nice date with my wife tonight, hang out with those eaters tomorrow. Let's start here. Does anybody in YouTube have any trading related questions about anything that we discussed on the show in the program today? Let's start there. 9, 12 and 3/4, 10.06. Let's see where you guys fared on this one. Wow, robbed. 8.94. That's gonna be the unders. Robbed. You guys got robbed. So we're going to do a $2,300 hunt today. 250 cap on the spins, 100 spin cap. 2 predictions, 2 slots per person. Let's do number of slots on hunt. All right, eaters. The bonus hunt prediction is live. Which site for news? BT. But there's plenty of other options available out there. Dude, there's so many people talking on all of the squawks right now. Crazy. Yeah, I feel like the market is trying to figure it out too. This is Feds Bostic now speaking. Businesses are going to be rolling out costs to consumers to offset the tariff costs. Businesses have exhausted all options. Bagsy says, I bought 2 Lucid accounts with your code to support you, and I'm halfway there already. Have a nice week. Let's go, baby. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bagsy. Yeah, BT is what I said. Let me ask you guys a question on YouTube. Do you have any trading related questions? Because I'm probably going to wrap the YouTube stream and just go straight on to Kick. Continue streaming on Kick. Any other trading related questions for me? Is a 30% drawdown only available on wealth charts? As far as I know, yes, unless you create a custom indicator, yes. It's built into wealth charts automatically. That's for you, Kenneth. What are the bonus hunt parameters? $2,300 hunt. $2.50 cap on spins, antes only, 100 spins, 2 picks per person. Hermes says, got my piece from the market today. Thanks, Ribs. Get up for Hermes. You done trading today because of the news? Yeah, I mean, I want to go into the weekend green. I have a date with my wife tonight. She's smoking hot, and I want to have a good time with her. So, how long is the Apex sale? February 24th, 50 or 90% off. 90% off. How many contracts do you put on per account? Depends on the setup. Always depends on the setup. Trading on micros and Apex, traded. I try to trade micros when we're copying accounts so we can scale in and out of trades. Any other questions here, YouTubers? Any other questions, please? All right, YouTubers. What about for an A+ setup? I will scale into that. Max size I've taken on Apex is 3 minis. 3 minis. Pass my eval. Thanks, your guys. Let's go. Well, if you guys did enjoy the stream on YouTube, make sure you drop a like on the way out. It also helps if you comment later. I have a new video that's going live right now on my YouTube channel. It helps out tremendously if you drop a like on any of my content and leave a comment. It helps me out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it, folks. Hopefully, the order flow reads gave you guys some good guidance today. Hopefully, you enjoyed the show. I'll be back on YouTube Globex Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be on Kick this weekend doing a couple IRL streams. Ripsmod is going to drop the link in YouTube for you. If you want to join us over on Kick, I usually stream for about 5 hours on there. Maybe another 2 hours. It's Friday. I'm exhausted. It's been a long week. Very profitable week. If we're looking at Apex, again, if you missed it, Apex, we are up $63,000 in Apex off of trading 5 days. All green days, thankfully. Very happy with that. Crazy day today. Thank you all so much for tuning in on YouTube. I'll see you folks on Globex Sunday, or if you want to join us on Kick, we'll be over there. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye. See you. Have a great weekend. Spend time with your loved ones. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber. Call a Lyft. Take care. See ya. We'll do the giveaway over on Kick.